Right, so, hello. Um, just a quick video. So I'm experimenting at the moment with my new polisher. I've got the Rupes 21mm throw dual action polisher. First time using it. I've got their new foam pad system. So I've got the coarse cutting pads, the fine cutting pads, and then I've got a couple of finishing pads over there at the moment. I'm also experimenting with ceramic coating on my own car at the moment. Possibly, well, definitely going to offer it as a service, so just playing around with that. But obviously the car needs correct. My car needs correcting first. It's a 12, nearly 13-year-old car. So the paintwork's I don't think it's ever been touched with a polisher. So it's in a shocking state. If I just get my light, actually, you can probably already see already, but you see that? That's not been touched yet. The swirls, the state of that it's awful. The roof, I've gone over with the blue coarse pad, which is, anyone who knows these pads, they're almost a bit like sandpaper. They're really coarse. So I've gone over it with that and S3 Gold from Show Concepts, so one of their heaviest cutting polishes. And now it hasn't got rid of all of the scratches because a lot of them are quite deep, and I think I wouldn't be able to get rid of them without sanding. And there's obviously quite a bit of pitting in the paintwork from contamination that I removed during the decontamination stage. But I've gone over it, and you'll see a lot of the big swirls are gone, but there's a lot of very fine swirls left over from that heavy cutting stage. It's got rid of a lot of the bigger scratches, and I mean it's like night and day compared to what it was, but they're still not all gone. I then went over it with, so the car's getting a 3-stage polish, so I then went over it with the yellow fine cutting pad and S17 from Show Concepts, so a medium cut polish. That's what I use for my single stages. And if I just show you, I've done one section of the roof. I've done this area of the roof. There you go, you can see the pitting and a lot of the heavier scratches that, although I've gone over them quite heavily with the blue pad and the heavy cut, haven't really come out. But here's been polished. It's quite, ignoring where that strobe light is, it's quite glossy. If we go over here, you can see it's quite, actually now if you focus on the strobe light, you can see it's quite cloudy, very hazy, and it's almost got very like micro pigtails like you get from a sander in the paintwork. That's from the heavy cutting stage. But going over it with this yellow pad and the medium cut polish has brought the gloss right back up. And then I'll follow in with the white fine cut, super fine cut, and some S40 black from Show Concepts, which is their dark paint finishing polish. It's a really nice finishing polish. But if we get the light on there again, so you see the fine swirls in that paintwork. Come on, focus. Kind of see them there. And then there you go. And then we come on to the bit that's gone over with the yellow pad. And bar those deep scratches, it's very clear. Little to, if any, swirl marks. And then any marring left over, of course, is going to be removed with the very fine cut polish at the end. So yeah, just quite a cool thing. I'm experimenting. I thought I'd share it with everyone. The paintwork is, as I said, in tatters, and I was worried first of all when I used this coarse cutting pad and this polish I hadn't used before. Well, sorry, the polish I'd used before, but the polisher and the new pads I hadn't used before, and I realised, well, of course it's going to do some damage to the paintwork. It's done damage, but it's not at the same time. It's gotten rid of a lot of those really heavy scratches, like I said, but it's left the paintwork very hazy at the same time. But then I realised you'd never use that blue pad as a single stage. You'd never touch the paintwork with that blue pad and a heavy cut polish unless you were going to go back in and do another stage. And therefore I completely understand now the use for that blue pad and the way it's left the paint, it's cut the paint right back, but it is in no way intended to be used as a finishing pad. And that is what you use the yellow for, and then if you're going to go all the way, the white pad with the finishing polish. I'm thinking about maybe experimenting with the Rupes, like their designated polishes to go with their new system, but we'll see when we get to that. But yeah, as I say, the bonnet, a bit of residue splashed over here, but the bonnet hasn't been touched, and it's in a dire state, as I said. But yeah, I just wanted to show that off. Just wanted to show everyone sort of what I've been up to, and yeah, also the channel's going to be changing a bit. It's been very long time since I posted anything, and obviously my first 2 videos being, again, experimentation. I feel they're just too formal, and if I'm honest, a bit boring. But tried something, it didn't really work, so we're going to change it up. The next video is a bit different, completely different from those. But I sort of fell out of love with the video itself, and it's taken me a while to edit, so we'll see how that comes out, what the response is. But the channel, as I said, is going to change a lot, and hopefully I need to get in the groove of things, uploading things. I'm a bit rubbish with it, being very busy, but yeah, that's what I want to do. So anyway, thanks for listening and, well, watching, and yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys. So I'll see you soon.